Lemons contain more sugar than strawberries. Honey is the only natural food that never spoils. More people die from falling coconuts than from shark attacks. Strawberries are approximately 92% water. Most of the vitamin C found in fruits is in the skin. The most popular snack food is potato chips. Wheat is the world's most widely grown plant. The world's most expensive spice is saffron. Macadamia nuts are toxic to dogs. The fortune cookie was invented in San Francisco. The croissant was invented in Austria. Popcorn was invented by the Aztec Indians. Grapes explode when you put them in the microwave. Rice is the staple food for 50% of the world's population. Almonds are members of the peach family. A banana contains 75% water. Bananas grow pointing upwards. Tarantula spiders can survive up to 2 years without food. Turnips turn green when sunburned. You can buy square watermelons in Japan, developed to stack better in supermarkets. Avocados have the most calories of any other fruit. Japan is the largest exporter of frog legs. The shell is 12% of an egg's weight. There is no rice in rice paper. Only a few out of 20,000 species of bees produce honey. The most eaten fruit in America is the banana. Over a third of all pineapples come from Hawaii. The color of a chili pepper is no indication of its heat, usually the smaller the hotter. There are over 40,000 different kinds of rice. Thin, skin lemons are the juiciest. Potato is a good source of potassium. Chocolate is the #1 food craved by women. Cooking or freezing does not reduce the heat, spiciness, of a chili pepper. Dark green lettuce leaves are more nutritious than lighter ones. Fresh apples float because they contain 25% air. The average American diet consists of 55% of junk food. Canada has more donut shops per capita than any other country. A 4,000-year-old bowl of noodles unearthed in China is the earliest example ever found of one of the world's most popular foods. 80% of the world's food crops are pollinated by insects. Deep water rice is a variety of rice grown in flooded conditions with water more than 50 cm, 20 in, deep for at least a month. Bananas are a good source of vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. Bananas contain no fat, cholesterol, or sodium. The hamburger was invented in 1900. The hottest chili in the world is the habanero. One stalk of celery contains only about 10 calories. Ostrich meat is the leanest of all red meats. Banana plants can grow as high as 6 meters tall. Blueberries are very high in antioxidants. The grapefruit gets its name from the way it grows in clusters like grapes on a vine. The bigger the orange, the sweeter it is. After you've eaten, it takes approximately 12 hours for food to entirely digest. In Eastern Africa, you can buy beer brewed from bananas. Green tea has 50% more vitamin C than black tea. Brazil accounts for 1/3 of the world's coffee production. As a world commodity, coffee is second only to oil. Coffee trees produce their first full crop after 5 years old. Chocolate was once used as currency. You put lemons and limes in water. Lemons will float and limes will sink. Almonds are actually a seed. not a nut as we know it. Whatever you do, don't drop your pearls in vinegar, they'll melt. Brunch was created to cure hangovers in 1895 by an English writer named Frank Berenger. Pringles aren't potato chips. They are dehydrated potato flakes pressed into their signature parabolic shape. The spice nutmeg appears to have a relatively narrow margin of safety. Nutmeg can be fatally poisonous. Apple seeds contain amygdalin, which is converted into cyanide when the seeds are chewed or crushed. Cyanide is highly poisonous and can be deadly in high doses. Slicing a lemon, adding some salt and placing it on your night table before bed provides many health benefits. M&M stands for Mars and Murray's, the last names of the candy's founders. Ginger stimulates the feelings of excitement associated with sex. The world's first lab-grown burger has been cooked and eaten at a news conference in London, 2013. Gin was invented by the Dutch in the 17th century. One of the most interesting and traditional Philippine dishes is balut, which is essentially a boiled, fertilized duck egg with a half-formed chick inside. Malaysia's national drink is teh tarik pulled tea, which is a tea that is thrown across a distance of about 3 feet by Mamak men, from one cup to another with no spillages. Pina colada was invented in Puerto Rico. The world's first chocolate bar came from Guatemala. The national drink of Ukraine is horilka, an alcoholic beverage that is often served with chili pepper. The name means burning water. Krumbambula vodka drink flavored with honey and spices similar to mead has been commercially popularized as the national drink of Belarus. Kumis is a fermented dairy product traditionally made from mare's milk. It is in the category of alcoholic drink and the drink remains important to the peoples of the Central Asian steppes, of Huno, Bulgar, Turkic, and Mongol origin. Unikum is the national drink of Hungary and it has an extraordinary history that is affected by political problems. Cha-cha is a Georgian pumice brandy. Akpechi is the national spirit of Ghana, produced by distilling palm wine or sugar cane. The vanilla flavoring in a baked good or a candy could come from the anal excretions of beavers. Pineapple is a food known to contain bromelain, an enzyme that digests protein. The truth is, pineapple hurts to eat because bromelain is digesting the tender skin inside of your mouth. Miracle fruit is a plant known for its berry that, when eaten, causes sour foods such as lemons and limes subsequently consumed to taste sweet. This effect is due to miraculin. Ken Morris did a double take when he grew a golden delicious apple split down the middle. One half was green and the other red. Red bananas are a group of varieties of bananas with reddish, purple skin. They are softer and sweeter than the yellow Cavendish varieties. The gelatin in jelly candies is made from the bones, hides, and other parts of animals, including horses. Mad honey is a type of honey that causes people to hallucinate and it is a precious treasure for honey hunters. Caffeine increases alertness and decreases fatigue by blocking adenosine from binding to its receptor. Regularly consuming caffeine increases the number of adenosine receptors, decreasing caffeine's effects. Caffeine may boost metabolism and promote fat loss, but these effects are likely to remain small over the long term. Caffeine acts as a central nervous system stimulant when it reaches your brain. The most noticeable effect is alertness. You'll feel more awake and less tired. Caffeine provides no nutritional value on its own. It's tasteless, so you don't necessarily know if it's in your food either. Even some medications may contain caffeine without your knowledge. One of the rarest blood types in the world is renewal, sometimes referred to as golden blood. Black Aztec is an heirloom corn variety recognized for its mature deep, purple to black kernels. This corn is best enjoyed fresh when it is young and still white. There is a method of growing rhubarb known as forcing, where the plant grows in complete darkness and is tended to in candlelight. It grows so quickly and becomes more sweety. The world's most expensive bottled water costs $60,000 per bottle. The water comes in a handmade bottle covered in 24-karat gold. Eggplants contain nicotine. 9 kilograms of eggplant would have the same amount of nicotine as one cigarette. Researchers have produced a new type of onion named sunions that grows sweeter every day and unlike regular cooking onions, they cause no tears when cut. There is a fruit named hala that looks like an exploding planet and tastes like sugarcane. The black diamond is a rare apple breed that has a sweeter taste and crispness besides its jet pale hue. The potato is about 80% water and 20% solids. Eggplant is a berry by botanical definition. People who watch food TV channels and cook for themselves are on average 11 pounds heavier than those who don't. Thanks for watching and keep supporting. For more videos, subscribe to our channel.